Assalamualaikum and very good morning, everyone. Today, we from Group C and or Group 3 want to show step to machining mold cavity based on our project, which is lead frame. As you can see, for the lead frame here is the part. This is the part. And then for the first step is we copy this and then go to the next file, which is we already create a rectangle box here, and then we pad around 70. And then from the part lead frame, we paste here and paste special. So the part will interact at the box here. So for the next step is we scale it with 1.09, which is we must expand it because this is a mold cavity. So it's much bigger than the real parts. And then we use command remove here to remove the part and the rectangle box here to create the cavity mold. So after that, we must edit the dimension here. So the part is like the center of this rectangle. And then for the next step is we insert a body, and then we create another rectangle here and then pad to create a stock. As you can see here, the yellow one is the stock body, and you also can hide or show it. And then we need to offset the plane from the origin. This is for the safety cutting tool. And then for the next step is we go to start and then machining and prismatic machining. And then here, for the first step is we must go to tools and select option and go to the machining here, and you must make sure the post processor and controller emulator folder in IMS program. So just click OK. Then for the next step is we go to the part operation. And then you click here machine to select what machine that we want to use. As you can see, we choose 3 as this machine here. And then for tooling, we set as tool sample 1 here. Sample 1. And then at the numerical control, for the post processor, we use as Siemens 840 for the processor, and for processor works table is this one is IMS PPC mill. And then for the NC data type is you click ISO and just click OK. And then for the origin or axis, we just click at the center of this, and then just click at the end of the rectangle here. Just click OK. And then for the next step is we click at the part body here, and then just click here for the easier. Just click and double click, and then just click the stock one, As you can see, this one is a stock one. And then for the safety plane is this one, that the safety that we offset before. And then just click OK. And then for the first process machining that we use is prismatic roughing, which is you go to the insert and machine operation, roughing operation, and this one is prismatic roughing. And then for the first step is we must click at the rough stop here and click at the top of the rough top and click at the safety plane here, safety plane, and click at the part. You can choose here or just click here. And then we left about 0.4 mm for the finishing cut. And then we go to the tool part style that we use is back and forth. It depends on you. You want to choose helical or back and forth, but we choose back and forth. And then for the axial, we use maximum cut depth just 0.5 mm. And then just we go to cutting tool. Cutting tool that we use is just diameter 1 mm, which is end mill. And then for the pre-motion here, for the safety one is we click at Z motion, we put 100 mm, and also for the post motion here, we add 100 mm here. And just we click for the simulate to see how the cutting tool process. This part is quite small, so just we use diameter 1. Okay, as you can see here, it's this finishing the roughing process, and then just click OK and OK.
Okay, next, moving to the second process, which is facing. We click the insert there and select the machining operation. And you can see there's a facing option there, and click the facing option. And then it will pop up the setting. And first, we select the top of the project there. And then we select the surface of the project. And then right click on the side. And there's a belt by belt of faces and select the side of the project. Next, the tooth pass style, we use the back and forth. So the machining direction cut just remain there. And then moving to the radial, the mode, select the tool diameter ratio, and the end of the path we select out. Next, at the axial, for the mode, we select the maximum depth of cut with the maximum depth of cut is 0.5 millimeter. Next, the finishing mode, we select the finish bottom only, and the bottom finish thickness is 0 mm. For the tools we use is a face mill with the diameter of 15s. Next, we click the approach there, and we set the axial motion by hundreds. And then the retract, also click the axial motion and set as hundreds. And so we can run the program. So this is the first process, which is the roughing process. And then the blue one is our facing process. And then click OK. Next, moving to the last process, which is we use the power machining process. First, we click the insert one and click the multi-pocket operation, and there's a power machining. After we click the power machining, it will pop up the setting there. Wait. Okay, first we select the top of our project, which is there, and then we select the check with inside of our project, and also the hole there, and the part we select the part of our project. Or you can see on the model 3 there, the part body. Next, the offset of the part we set as 0 mm. The offset of the check also 0 mm. And then at the remaining thickness of side and the minimum thickness of horizontal area, we set it as 0. And the tooth path style, we use a back and forth. For the axial, the maximum cut depth is 0.3 mm. And then we select the tools, which is we use end mill with a diameter of 0.8 millimeter and the RC point of 0.2 mm. And we select the finish of the process is the quality is use the finish. And we set the pre-motion, select the axial motion and set as 100. And we go to the post motion and also we select the axial motion and set as 100. Next, we can run the process. As you can see, this is the first process, which is the roughing process. And then the blue one is the facing process, and the yellow one is the power machine process. So that is our finishing and the result of our process. Then just click OK and OK. And now I would like to teach you how to generate the NC codes. First of all, click the manufacturing process and click the manufacturing program and generate NC code. After that, you can add the output file. You off the store at the same location and then click the three dot there and select the location you want to save the file. And then just click save. And then as the result there, you can see our NC codes. This is our NC code. You can see there's all the programming code there. All right, so that's all from us. Thank you and see you later.